how much are we truly free? How much do we have actually free will? And how much are we conditioned by our past, by the choices that we made and the facts that happened in our lives? So thinking about that, on one way, actually we don't have so much freedom. If we think we are not free from the choices that we made in the past, we are not free from the body that we have now, that is the result of what we have eaten, is the result of our own parents, is the result of the environment in which we grew up, and all of that. At the same time, at the present time, we are fully conditioned by the social context in which we are, the education that we received, the culture that we grew up. All of that condition our choices and condition also our worldview, the way how we relate to reality, actually. So, we're not free from all of that. At the same time, what happens is that when we look to someone and we say, oh, what would I have done if I was in his place? Normally, we have the tendency to say, oh yes, I would have done differently. But let's really think about it. What would I have done if I was in his place, but having his same body, having his same mentality, having his same karma, which means having done the same actions in the past, having the same defilements, the same traumas, having received the same education in the same cultural context, and so on. Most probably we would have done, if not the same thing, almost the same. So when we look at that, it seems like actually we have no any true freedom to make choices in our life. But actually our freedom lies at a very, very, very tiny part. We don't have freedom to suddenly make a big change in our lives. But at every moment we can choose, shall I say or shall I not say? We can choose, oh, I manifest this emotion or better not to manifest it. I go or I don't go. I do or I don't do. So at every moment we can make very, very small choices. And these small choices put together, they build up our life and they make the actual true difference. So yes, we do have free will, but our free will lies in the very small actions and choices that we make in our daily life. That's where we can truly make the difference. It is not in suddenly making one choice that will make a big change. It is in the small choices that gradually transform and shape our mind, transform and shape our body, our culture, our society, and ourselves. That's what truly makes the difference. So yes, we are conditioned by our past, but this doesn't mean there is a destiny that has already been settled. Because at every moment we can make small, small choices that will make a big, big difference in our life as it sums up day by day, moment by moment, choice by choice. So it's important for us to accept our past and consequently to accept our present. And by acceptance, it means not to fight against it, but to look towards a solution, to look towards a better way of being, instead of just being in conflict with a reality that does not necessarily fit with our own expectation. So we need to accept reality, because what is there is what is there. But at the same time, we need to apply our own freedom of choice. And remember that we can choose and we can make the difference in our lives and in the lives of others at every small moment, at every small choice that we make, at every word we say, at every thought we have, at every choice we make. That's where we can truly make the difference. And that's where our freedom and free will lies.